Welcome back to the Old Dominion Monarchs. This week, we're going to hit the off season. We're going to say goodbye to our faithful seniors and look forward to a new recruiting class. I'm going to go quickly over our stats on the season. The season stats: Blake LaRussa finished as the #1 overall passer. I just saw that in the screen back there. In the NCAA, he finished as the #1 overall passer. Beat out Will Greer and Nate Stanley of Iowa. As you can see there, he was 235 of 389 for 3,775 yards, 31 scores, and 14 picks. We used Steve Williams Jr. He went 22 of 35 for 345, 2 scores, 3 interceptions, so 17 picks on the season. Total as a team. Rushing, Jeremy Cox was our by far our leader, had almost 300 touches for 1,630 yards and 19 scores, and a long of 46. Receiving, Isaiah Harper led the way with 62 receptions for 912 yards and 13 scores. Darrell Brown, 49 for 898 and 4. Jonathan Duarte, 46 for 716 and 6. Travis, 39, 646 and 2. Keon White, our tight end, had 21 receptions for 462 yards and 3 scores. Hassan Patterson finished with a cool 250 yards receiving and 2 scores. And then we had some garbage time receptions down there. Jeremy Cox had over 100 yards receiving and a score. Jamonta Jackson had several receptions and a score. And Noel Eisen, a redshirt sophomore, had 2 receptions for 18 yards and a score. Defensively, Sean Carter led the way with 76 total tackles, followed by Justice Davila, a redshirt senior, with 59. Marvin Branch also had 59. And then Miles Fox, our superstar senior defensive tackle, had 54 tackles. 37 were for loss. 30 of them were for sacks. This dude had a nose for getting to the quarterback. Ryan Laundrie, who only played a fraction of the season, had 8 sacks. Pat Toll had 7. O'Shane had 7. Daniel Lapua had 4 in his shortened season. Lawrence Gardner had 4. Akeem had 4. Justice had 3. John Valet the third, and in his few touches, he had 2 tackles. Both were for sacks. So he used his time on the field very well. Interception-wise, Sean Carter had 2 interceptions. Justice had 2, JoJo Hedden, sophomore, had 2, and Jamez Brickhouse, a junior, had 1. So we'll have pretty good cornerback core going into the next season. Kicking, we didn't really use our kicker very much. He was 8 of 10, long of 38. We'll be looking to see if he improves. He was 64 on his extra points. And then punting, we only punted 26 times for a total of 1,000 yards, an average of 41. Net 32.7, and 4 down inside the 20 along at 50. And then kick return, Keyshawn Strong is a redshirt junior, so we'll have him for 1 more season. 65 kick returns for 1,656 along at 54. He averaged 25 yards a return. So this team was really well. I definitely enjoyed them. We set one NCAA record, which was for, I think, sacks in the season. And then we set a bunch of defensive sacks records. And then the school record for rushing yards was like 800. It's now 1,600. So this team was by far really well. A good team, and we'll look to improve next year as well. Alright, and there is our new records. There's just Miles Fox had 30 sacks on the season, broke the previous record at 24. Jeremy Cox broke the school record for rushing yards, which was 892. It's now 1,630. And then he also broke the rushing yards in a career. It was 1,456. It's now 1,630. That was only 1 year. So we put a younger running back in there, and he'll probably break that easy. I'm sure that Keyshawn will break it next year. Jeremy Cox also broke the school record for rushing touchdowns in a season was 17, now is 19. Miles Fox broke the school record for sacks in the season, was six, now is 30. And that's also going to break the career record, was 13, now is 30. And then real quick before we jump into the end of the season, I'm going to go over and take a look at the bowl results. So I didn't even see who's in the national championship. It really wasn't relevant for us because we're not even there. The BCS national championship was between Auburn and Wisconsin. Auburn stomps Wisconsin, so I'm sure Not the Expert is going to be really proud about that one. You guys should check him out. He is really awesome. It looks like we have two new offensive and defensive coordinators. We got Jay Neiman and Rhett Lashley. I'm going to have to see where they're from, but we did get some upgrades in the coach department. Really excited about that. All right, so we have some guys. We got 2 transfers. Oh, wow. Ooh, no. No, we got Jack Miller, who's transferring out. He's the right tackle. Oh, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
He's going to Memphis. And then the breaking news, Stephen Williams Jr., the sophomore, is left because the coach is leaving. We had some breaking news earlier in the day as well. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, found out through ESPN that Blake LaRussa in real life is leaving to go to seminary. And y'all chose to have him also forego his senior season as a quarterback. So we are now down 2 quarterbacks at the worst possible time. I'm going to see if I can try and convince him to stay. And we'll probably get him passed forever. That's about it. He's still leaving, so... And I'm not sure how we're doing at right tackle to begin with, so... Are we losing both of our right tackles? I think we'll have 1 left. Oh, jeez. I'm not too worried about it, though. Let's go through the remainder of our players. Miles Fox projected to go round 7 in the pro draft. That's okay, he's a senior anyway. Miles Fox, is that another one? Yes, that's his 25th of the year. And that's a new NCAA record. Isaiah Harper, by far one of our best receivers. He's wide open back there, and Isaiah's in. Whew, he got some speed on him there. Another score for the big fella. He was good for us on the left, on the right. Daniel Pua, even though he had shortened season, he was still a beast when he was there. Jonathan Duart, the man of many names, the man of an awesome catch. Jonathan again, he's wrapped up. Wait a minute, he's on his feet again. Sean Carter, the highlight reel for this guy doesn't stop. He is all over the field. The same with Jones as well. Made a name for himself late in the season. AJ Davison, I don't really got very much for you, except you gave up a lot of sacks. Brandon Tyson, shame he's not going any higher. Jeremy Cox, a workhorse on the offensive side. He's a senior. And same with Travis. We have nothing left. Clark, Marvin Brand there. Justin Noye, a strong safety. He's more of a special teams kind of guy and 4 tackles on the season. Tim Ward, right end, had a sack or two. Chad Hendricks, right tackle. I don't got much on him except letting up some sacks. Pat Toll, when he did get in there, he made it worth. So in all, we're losing some really good guys. We have some big holes on our defense and some big holes in our receiving core. Oh, hey, look at that. Miles Fox got taken in the sixth round, and O'Shane got taken in the 7th. What a slide. He actually does get drafted anyway. What a steal for whoever took him. One transfer, strong safety out of Maryland, a redshirt freshman. Oh my God. Deion Jones. Didn't really get a whole lot of playing time. Let's see these skills. 77 overall, he's got 80 speed. He's a little slow, but he's got the acceleration to back it up. His awareness is pretty high. His tackle is midfield. Man coverage, zone coverage, play rec. Hit power, midfield. Catching's a 64, pursuit's almost 80. This guy, he's strong. And he's a redshirt freshman, so we get him in for training too. Hey, we didn't get him. He went to Maryland. But we picked up JT McFadden, we picked up Casey Ross, the two guys we wanted, and we also picked up Ryan Day. We finished with the 85th overall class on the year with 18 recruits, 1 4-star, 8 3-stars, 6 2-stars, and 3 1-stars. Let's view our signings. Our best player is JT McFadden, at least star-wise that we picked up. And then I know that Evans, Banks, picked up some decent receivers. We'll have to see how these guys get in after training to see how they fit within the system. There we go. I love it. A freshman, again, is better than everybody that's left. This is the sad things, guys. I need to move another one of those freshmen left end that are better than 67 over to DT so that we have somebody there. Let's see. Caldwell is actually going to get better moving over there. So now I've whittled that down. Redshirt Marshall. Because Blake Ashley's going to end up over here. He's going to end up over at left outside linebacker. Done. Let's move Jordan Young over to middle linebacker because I have him. Let's move Jordan over there. Rhonda's going to turn into a frickin' beast. Let's see where he would... He's going to suit himself better at free safety? Then yes. We're going to go into the training results. Blake Ashley's going to jump up to 91. Same with Keyshawn. Keyshawn's going to get faster. He's now 99 acceleration, but he's only at 83 speed. Bailey Kate jumps up to an 85. He is probably going to be better in that kicking department. Yep. So I might switch them around so that we can get Bailey Kate on kicking duties too. And then Nick Rice probably will start over Brad Davis. This team just progressively gets better. QB Blake LaRussis is 679 overall. I want to keep him. But I'm going to go ahead and cut Blake LaRussis. Wish you well on your journeys, Blake. Hopefully everything was successful for you. Thank you for making our team what it was. We wish you well in your future endeavors. So last but not least, before I send this into the new season, we need to set up the schedule. Last year our schedule was kind of easy, but granted half that's probably on the conference. This year, I ain't playing around. Literally at all. At all. Clemson. UCLA, Utah State, NC State. Jeez, they're trying to kill me. You know, I'll keep the Clemson matchup on there, and we'll go on the road to Clemson. But then I'm also going to see if we can swing in Virginia. We'll take them at home because that's a rivalry game. Then we'll see if we can swing in Virginia Tech. Or not, West Virginia, excuse me. Nope. Yes, I saw him. I did. I went right over him. Then we'll bring West Virginia home before going on the road to... I don't want to bring in VT. I know that's a rivalry game, but... I also don't want... you know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. We'll go on the road to NC State. And then we'll start our conference schedule. Southern Miss, Louisiana Tech, North Texas. Then we'll take a break and come in against FIU, UTEP, UAB, UTSA, before finishing off on the road against Western Kentucky. So this season's going to be pretty lit, with Clemson being our first game on the road. So we can spoil somebody's season real quick. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Red, and in the next episode, we will be traveling to Clemson to face them. And let's start off this 2014 season on a high note. Peace. To the ESPN Classic. I'd expect it. Red McLaren has won his first ball game after winning his first conference title here at Old Dominion.